Greetings everyone, this is LiminalityCarb, and you might be wondering, why are we back in Pancello and Thomas's and Rutia's lab? Well, that is because we have 32 moonstones, and I figured, let's get ourselves some upgrades. We already have the upgrade crossbow, and I'm going to pick up two more things while we're here. The first is the thing that most people probably would recommend you get last. Neutron Lamp, a lamp capable of emitting light for a much longer duration versus a regular lamp. Over 50 times longer, in fact, and all for the same number of cranks. The only trade-off is a teensy extra bit of radiation, but nothing to be alarmed about. Yeah, we'll trade 10 moonstones for this Neutron Lamp. Again, most people probably would recommend this as your last upgrade, but I'm getting it because I've never actually gotten it or used it, and I want to see how useful it actually is. Sorry for the wait. Your new lamp is complete. We obtained the Neutron Lamp. This lamp can illuminate dark areas for a very long duration. Equip it and press that to go repeatedly. The other thing I never have picked up is Treble Shot, an improved slingshot capable of firing 3 projectiles at once. Its reinforced and rebalanced metal frame also allows you to wield it more nimbly. Nothing like that current pea shooter you have. Alex equipped you to fight, but I equip you to destroy. So let's get the Treble Shot. Yeah, these are both items that I didn't get on my first time, well, on my last time actually playing through this game, or any time so far. Sorry for the wait. Your new slingshot is complete. And like I said, I want to give them a shot. This improved slingshot can shoot 3 rock projectiles at once. With a Treble Shot equipped. One other thing, we can apparently press triangle, upper face button, to pause the aiming reticle, which I did not know about before. You know what, let's actually see. Okay, yeah, you can do that with the original one as well, and I apparently missed that entirely. But now that we've got our Treble Shot, let's go ahead and just show it off of 3 projectiles in a nice wave, so kind of helps to scatter shot. Now up here, we have something else very important. His book wasn't open before. My diary, property of Rutia. Oh brother, where would I be without those big footsteps to fall in? Without the teasing, the fighting, the squalling, and let's not forget our sandcastle competitions. I won't let you win under any conditions. In the end, all part of the bonding that still makes me put my big bro up on a pedestal. After all, he's the best. Get it right. He's incredible. Even if his concept of personal space is terrible. Yeah, so, Rutia's entire diary is a bunch of different poems. A golem. Poetry's nice, but it just lacks the spice. Without moving parts, it just lacks the heart of its golem counterpart. That's my favorite hobby, has to be. Nothing else makes me feel so much glee as tinkering and tuning down to a T. To make something from nothing is so divine. When my golems get moving, I'm on cloud 9. So a flick of the pen just doesn't quite make it, because I know that when I'm turning a wrench, I just can't fake it. When the golem is ready, I'll be jumping for joy. Maybe I'll write a poem about it. Oh boy. Spatula. Oh, do I have any real chance of ever catching a glance of those gentle green eyes? Oh, I just fantasize. When in front of the hearth he stands, stirring the pot with skillful hands. Fire reflects in his auburn strands. I cannot read, apparently. I can never let my feelings show. Of love, what do I know? So, that is actually about Gail's orphanage brother, who, kinda got captured along with Rutia. Pink-haired girl. Whenever I need a star to admire, and I go looking for inspiration's fire, my friend is always sure to provide. Her wild adventures fill me with pride, just to know someone so full of spirit and free. If I had one wish, it'd have to be the chance to be as brave and strong as she. And the final one, Crossroads. Even once I think I've found my place, fate then tempts me with a taste of knowledge new and comforts old. But alas, on my longing I must fold. Do I want to, or should I hold onto a dream of passion and love, instead of a chance to step above? In career and status quite well paying, at cost of surely delaying the growth of my heart, my reason for staying. I cannot read, but that was another for the snooper. Now, we have one last thing to do while we're in Pancello, and that is over at the Pero cage. If you remember, last episode, we went ahead and got our 4th Pero, which means there is now going to be a new message at the Pero placard. So, let's see what is here. Notice, if something is weighing on your mind, I recommend talking to the Pero. They're really good listeners. From Seth. With that, our next stop is actually going to be over at a tie, because there is a few special things that we can see at the jail. Last time we were over at a Thai jail, we found out that the Ouroboros bandits had been sent to the guillotines. But apparently they're still alive! Wow, that guillotine display was something else. Cleaning that was so much better than cleaning the Pookie stalls. Don't laugh, but when they said they were sending us to the guillotines, I thought we were going to be executed. Ha! You idiot! Costello outlawed execution 4 decades ago. Well, I'm a bandit. Law was never my strong point. Yeah, so, they're apparently both alive still. I'm not getting enough sun. It's great for my complexion. I'm not sure if that was a complaint or a brag. It means shut up. Hey, say we've been such mall workers, they're going to give us straight tail every week. And berry fruits every other day. Ah, success! This is a life. Why do I feel like crying right now? Yeah, so, they're apparently doing better. It seems the 2 bandits are getting along now. How boring. Also, we have the scammers up here, and Garnet for some reason. Mother warned me that if I continued on my path, I'd see the inside of a jail cell. Luckily, she's no longer alive to say I told you so. All I wanted was to live, love, and laugh. Well, let's go see about Garnet and the other guy. Garnet, how could you? Against your own brother? Beryl, one day you'll understand that this was for your own good. And you'll thank me. I was able to turn my life around. You can too. Get off your high horse. You don't know what our parents put me through. Maybe you did get it worse than me, and you can lash out till the Pero come home. But you know something? It don't matter. If you don't take control of your own life, don't complain when control of your life is taken away. Wise Pookie Holder once told me that. I'm adding and removing words here apparently all over the place. You understand nothing. Take ownership of your own life. Is it so crazy a concept? Gail, you caught me at an awkward moment. This is my brother. I have no sister. Don't worry, I haven't given up on him. I'll come here every day, even if he shoos me away. Just like Lisa didn't give up on me. Lisa's real sweet like that. She still checks in on me. You know, you guys are kind of alike. That's why you're here too, right? I enjoy Gail's just sort of smile there. Oh yeah, I'll earn that barrel cheat you out of 100 Rin. I'll pay it back, so don't you worry. I'm short right now, but here's 27 Rin. And I'll get you the rest once I earn it. What are you talking about? Yeah, figured you'd say something like that. You two are really alike. Well, I gotta get back to my job. If you ever have another door to unlock, or even if you don't, drop by anytime. Well, let's go talk to Beryl. The room is small, the bed is hard, the food is bad. How did I get here? Take ownership of my life? Pookie butt! Most people have no control over their own lives. We're tossed around in the waves. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. With that, our next stop is actually going to be at the Geo Helm. I'm sorry, at the Geo Club. I will remember names eventually. With that Geo ticket we got last episode, we can go ahead and buy this heart rupee. Because it only costs 1 Geo ticket. Certainly, I'll just take your ticket now. Enjoy! And there's one other thing we can do down here that I completely forgot about last time. Head on in here, and after paying the membership fee, Geo Club allows you to sleep at any of their dormitories. And it's free! Pays for itself after a couple of weeks. Too bad they don't also provide free meals. Ha! Then I'd never leave. Well, let's go ahead, and even though we just got a health refill from that heart rupee, let's do this for Fluffy Pillow Connoisseur. And now, we actually need to head out from here because our next stop is south of Dea. Because over there is another Pero that I kept on just forgetting to get. It's admittedly a little bit hidden. So, it's one I've just never found because of how hidden it is. You come over here to this windmill, see these little trees? Just go south, and we have a secret area. This area has a Pero, and it sort of just runs away from you. This is playing basically hide and seek. You have to find out where it went, run into it, and it counts. It's right over here on the far left. You can just barely see it, and now you can just see one of its feathers. But get that one, and we have ourselves a Pero. Just like with the other one, it's better put to use producing eggs, and will be a great addition at the coop back at Pancello. And with that, here is the message that shows up at Pancello, now that we have 5 of them. Back at my old lab, I had a specialized hugging golem. If I still had it, it could extract those Pero eggs easy. Thomas. Our next stop is underneath the restaurant in Dea City. The head chef of the restaurant has a quest for us. How can moi, Chef Basil, be satisfied with this? Cooking's the same thing, day in, day out. What facade for a gourmet such as moi to be inspired again? I need a certain je ne sais quoi. Better tools, better people. Do you need a better hat? The hat could be taller, oui. But actually, I was thinking of novel ingredients. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Exquisite ingredients would be just this thing I need to recover from my ennui. Chef Basil needs help in the quest for la perfection. You are the new delivery girl, oui? Oui. Excellent. I knew la Mademoiselle Petite would understand. To make the ultimate dish, the first ingredient I need is la creature bizarre. It has a razor-sharp beak, and it glides above the surface of the water. Mon ami, retrieve it, s'il vous plaît. Then equip it and show it to me. So, I've already gathered all the ingredients, but the first thing he is asking for is some raw knife krill, which you can get from Moonlight Ravine. It is all those blue things that fly around while you're over there. Oui, exactement. The essence of the knife krill will infuse the ultimate dish with a petite zing. Hun! Merci, mademoiselle. Receive this as your recompense. You got 10 ren for it. The research for the ultimate dish isn't accomplished. That was just the beginning. The second ingredient I need is la gourd pratique. Alright, travelers, eat it and then use its shell as a container for the water. Mon ami, retrieve it s'il vous plaît. The next item he is asking for is a desert squash. You can buy these in a tie from the vegetable vendor. Oui, exactement. The essence of the desert squash will elevate the new dish to novel heights. Ho ho! Monsieur, mademoiselle, reserve this as your recompense. We got 20 written that time. The research of the ultimate dish isn't accomplished. We are just at the midpoint. The third ingredient I need is the fish curiac. With unexceptional spectacle, you can see right through it. Mon ami, retrieve it, s'il vous plaît. This is that amber fish fillet I told you to pick up when we were last in the aquamine in the area actually known as Subterraria. Oui, exactement. The essence of the amber fish will classify the dish. It's quite will be plenty. Ho ho ho. Je pèse short on the money for the moment. Takes this in lieu of payment. And hey, he gave us moonstone. The research for his ultimate dish isn't accomplished. We need that final ingredient. It's less specimen faucet. Like meat and plant together. Mon ami, retrieve it. So this is the Arbor Meat. This we got when we dealt with the orange tree in the Cosette region. If you ended up cooking that, or selling it, or eating it, or doing anything, you will be able to get it later, but I won't be able to show that for a few episodes from now. Show equipped item? Oui, exactement. The essence of the arbor ham will unify all the flavors, much like the creature unifying fauna and flora. Ho 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 ho! Thanks to you, Chef Basil can create the ultimate dish. The world of the culinary arts says merci. Bien you too shall get a taste of the defined flavor. Come back in a while. The ultimate dish takes time to prepare. So we won't be able to actually get this, unfortunately, this episode, but we will come back in the future to get that ultimate dish. It is actually quite useful. Next, we are going to head back to the last wall and continue things on. Now that we're at the last wall, we have two NPCs I really want to talk to. First is this one. There's been talk of someone capable of going beyond the wall. It's you, isn't it? I'm Hildy, and I would like to request something of you. Will you listen? Yeah, sure, let's listen to your request. We used to do exploratory missions beyond the wall. I took part in several myself. We lost too many before we finally decided it was too dangerous. I've long sought to recover our dead. A proper burial is out of the question. However, retrieving a lost soldier's dog tag is more feasible. I've recovered many myself, and were it up to me, I would recover many more. Alas, my old age has caught up to me. If you're going out there, could you check the bodies you come across? If they have a dog tag, please bring it to me. I'll see you rewarded for each one you bring back. So yeah, when we head on forward, we have been requested to find some dog tags. Well, this guard's not going to talk to us, so let's just head on out. Or, hold it, where do you think you're going? I was informed that someone most powerful would be passing by shortly. You do not fit the profile. Now, if you had someone to verify your identity... not this again. Let them pass. Sir Wallace! My apologies. Please, pass. Finally, something goes our way. Well, let's actually talk to you and the general. Ah, yes. Now that I look you over again, you are most powerful indeed. Beyond here lies what we call the Scorched Lands. There will be little in the way of food. I suggest you stock up. Farther still, beyond the Scorched Lands, lies the jagged Mull Cliffs. They're impossible to climb, so you'll have to venture through the cave mouth. Beware the mutant bug, Aridane. She and her spawn guard the place. So, some heads up as to what's to come. The hero's path is full of obstacles. I've absolved you of one. Prince Leo fought hard to gain an audience with me. He informed me of your quest. Had he not, I would not have allowed you to pass. Prince Leo didn't divulge all the details of your journey, just the bare essentials. Invaders seek to destroy us. You carry a sphereless shard. Friends await you beyond the wall. You journey to meet with them to assemble the full sphereless. It opens the way to the Phoenix, which can save us all, and you're the most capable one for the task. Yes, just the bare essentials. The bare necessities? Well, with that, we're going to head on out to the Scorchlands. And immediately double back just like we did last time, because there are new people to talk to. We should set a trap, ensnare, and then drag him out. Perhaps, but our traps are designed for ghouls. We must extract him alive. Miss Gail, we have a most peculiar case. But we're not at liberty to say. General Wallace will fill you in. Alright, well, let's go talk to the General, who is actually currently standing up here. Hey, General.
Troubling. Most troubling. Truly. Miss Gail. Perhaps you can help me with something. Rest assured, there will be recompense.
Yeah, let's hear his trouble.
One of my new recruits has gone missing. The whelps are more trouble than they're worth, honestly. I thought him dead, but scouts have reported seeing him alive. Strangely, he runs and hides at our approach. Perhaps he fears punishment. I know not. We merely wish to send him home. He is too weak. It won't be long before the scorched lands consume him. He hides at our approach, but maybe he'll listen to you? He's reported to be seen in the scorched lands, due west when you pass the wall.
Alright, well, we now have two things to do while we're out here. First, find dog tags, and second, we need to go ahead and find that, missing recruit. However, we're going the exact opposite way because I want to come up to this cave in the northeast first. And immediately take a lot of damage because we have acid slimes. Yay for acid slimes. Aren't they great? But we also have giant acid slimes, whereas I am going to be abusing our... Well, you know, I could also use this. That's actually not too bad, because it gets rid of the little ones a little bit as well. But yeah, we've got ourselves a giant slime that we need to deal with. And one nice thing with having the troll, by the way, as I mentioned before, if you duck, you recover health a good bit faster now. Well, not health, but stamina. And since that also gives you some defense, it's quite useful. Alright, get rid of these little ones. Unfortunately, even though that one was glowing, we didn't get anything for it. And there's a reason for that. It's because there are actually two glowy ones that we need to take care of. Oh, well, that didn't work in the way I wanted it to. Alright. You need to stop shooting at me. I need stamina. Oh man, that dealt 9 even with or increased guard. Oh wow, I'm surprised I jumped that. Now, I know the sphere bomb isn't the most efficient way to deal with this guy right here, but it is a way. Alright. Please get rid of those ones, thank you. This is basically showing what you can do if you didn't pick up the Cold Blaster. I'm done trying this, and I'm going to abuse it because, man, I'm taking so much damage. I am not good fighting these acid slimes. I just take so much unnecessary damage. Oh, that was lucky. That, less so. You were in the way. You can't have much health left, right? There we go. I was correct. It didn't have much health left. Ow. To get one last hit, but that was all worth it. We have a heart ruby, and now we have recovered all that damage. And now to get out of here and immediately take more damage because the acid is going to hit me at least once. Or twice. I almost got away with only once. Also, you have to use the Sonic Spear to get out of here. This is not going to let you... There's no other way. But then again, this part of the game, you kind of have to have it, so that's why they're doing it. Now then, let's head over to where that lost recruit... was. They said he was over to the west. Also, I'm going to try to get into some encounters for exactly this, to show you that thing that just disappeared is a Windigo. It is what we just got a claw of, and if you remember, the guy mentioned of they were thought to be indestructible. Yeah, you can't damage them by normal means. There is a way to damage them, but I do not have that ability currently. Let's get rid of you. Oh, hey. Thank you. We need some of those golem cores for something else. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Wendigo's hurt. Give me a golem core. Nope, that's just some Ren. Oh, and he goes invisible. Actually, what they're doing is having them teleport. So, yeah. There is a secondary reason why I'm doing this. Just like with almost every other area, there is an encounter that will give us a moonstone around here. However, it is RNG. So, after this encounter, I will just start clipping them out until we get to it. Now, can we get a nice encounter? And hey, very next one was the one we needed. And there's our moonstone and a golem core. Also, that rolling thing is what the others were calling the mole mine. I forget what exactly they were calling it. But yeah, they're annoying. But let's head on over here and hey, here's a lost soldier and a girl? Yay, Miranda, she's totally my dream girl. Before, I was downcast and demotivated. Now I am lifted and energized. Miranda picks you up when you're down, gives you energy. Well balanced, approved. So what are you waiting for? Yeah. Let's head down here because that's all he's going to tell us. And we've got more of those mines which are worse than the they're worse than the slimes for me. Man, I do not have enough food for this area because man, like I take so much damage. All right. But what we have to do here is we've got to start collecting these batteries. Because, oh, geez, I forgot you were there. We need these batteries because they will allow us to actually deal with that Miranda, for lack of a better term. It's a hologram. You could kind of tell it's a hologram. We need to make it so that the hologram is no longer making that guy stay here. And to do that, we need 3 batteries. Thankfully, this one we get to use for multiple things. So, that one can fall down there. This one I will bring down here. Get away from me, you mole mine. I want to get that golem. There we go. One good thing with golems, you hit them with an explosion, and they just die immediately. Where? Really? That's a first. I've never had that thing do that to me before. Come on, get over so that I can jump down with you properly this time. Come over here. Climb on up. As you can probably guess, yeah, more mines. They're just going to come out of everywhere. So, just be ready for those mole mines to appear everywhere. And for golems to just come to life on you. Man, they are being very stingy with their golem cores, though. hopefully I can get some because, we need 10 for yet another thing that we won't get to this episode, but we will get to later. Head over this way, deal with mines. There, you're dead. Yeah, explosions are the way to go to kill all of the golems. Just don't worry about anything other than using that. And sprint jump, please. There we go. All right. And, okay. I'm not playing. Just get me up here. And over to, I think, over here? No, not over. Oh, jeez. Ow. Well, trying for another core? No core. Thank you anyway. Well, thankfully, if you notice, there are electrical lines. You can use those to kind of tell you where you should be going to place each of these. We got the one all the way on the far right. Ah, is the last one up more and I just forgot? Yep, last one is up and to the right. Because as you see, we have those two lights done, so just follow these. Stupid tiny area. Follow these. Follow these wires is what I keep trying to say before I end up... Well, that, I guess, kind of worked in my favor. Let's eat these beans before I die to another mole mine. And now, we can finally head over here, and no, we can't, because even though it pushed it in, it also pushed it out. There we go. Now this is open, and hey, Miranda. Let's get rid of this thing. Now we can head on up. Hey, Miranda's gone. She's gone. I know. I knew. She wasn't real. But sometimes, fantasy is better than reality. The fantasy was better. Guess I'll go. Yep. So he has returned to the last wall, and that is where we are actually going to head next. Because we returned him. Let's see what our recompense is. You know what? Do you say anything? The lost recruit has returned, as expected of the hero. You have our gratitude. We'll keep him on a tight leash this time. We'll smother him with rigorous training and compassion. Okay, the rigorous training I was a little concerned about, but the compassion means that you guys are actually going to care about him, so that's good. Thanks to you, my recruit has returned. I checked his record. No family. Straggler. I've decided he is last wall material after all. But I digress. As promised, your recompense. May it prove useful. And we get an energy gem. Our maximum energy has increased. And with that, we will end things here. Next time, we will continue exploring the Scorched Lands. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and take care.